Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be playing with a KV-5. Some people would call it absolutely amazing tank, and I would call it a bad tank. As you can see, currently it is on sale, so quite a bit of people asked about it, and honestly, if you want to get KV-5, you can always get it for bonds. But nevertheless, let's play some games with it and let's try to make it work. Meanwhile, we lately rated tier 8 vehicles and the tank is rated 2 stars. It's far away from being ideal, at least in my opinion. Obviously, it is pretty weak tank, you can get penetrated straight into the face, but the whole point of this vehicle that you are not overthinking, you are just pushing in front like crazy mother truckers and you are just simply having a great time, right? It is very important thing to say. Also, quick information for every and each of you: if you are farming drops, today Wargaming is having special mystery drops, so go to their channel and farm the drops like there is no tomorrow. You have a chance to get some premium tanks and whatnot, but keep this in mind that it is not guaranteed. It means that it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to get a premium tank, right? So keep this in mind. That being said, let's have some fun. First matchmaking looks pretty good for us, and we are going to just simply make pressure in the heavy side. Now, what is good about the KV-5 is some people do not understand that you can overside scrap with this vehicle. So let's say you are peeking sideways like so, and some people will try to shoot into your side and they are going to struggle to penetrate you. That is definitely good and that is definitely amazing thing, right? But obviously not everyone will get into this bait, or not everyone take the bait like this, right? Now, where the gun goes, 300 alpha damage, which is definitely not crazy. 196 millimeters of penetration with the standards and 220 with gold, right? So even gold penetration is far away from being ideal, and I think it is very important thing to highlight and just to say that straight into the face. That is very rough. Meanwhile, our main mission is to make sure that defender will regret his life choices over there. Yep, he's shooting gold, not the first time, not the last time. He may think that it's very good until our friends arrive. Now our friend arrived, so he's going to have significantly worse experience, and our goal is just to bully him. We are not overthinking too much, we are just simply using our hit points to our advantage and our weight for our advantage as well, right? Heavier the better, heavier the merrier, if I can say so. Now, from one point, right, this tank is absolutely disgusting and it's just straight up laughable, but from this type of gameplay that you can just simply go through the heavy line and be completely nuts, go in front like there is no tomorrow and just annoy enemies, that is actually very good thing, and we definitely cannot complain about this, and we cannot judge the tank for this type of stuff, right? I think that is very important thing to highlight. But once again, overall, where the competitive play goes, I just simply don't think that this vehicle is anything extraordinary or anything special, right? At least this is what is happening in my head. Sure, whenever you are lucky mother trucker and whenever you are playing against the lower tiers, you can feel overall significantly more powerful, but if you get the tier 9 matchmaking, you do not really have armor, you do not really have speed, you do not really have penetration, so the best thing what you can actually do is to launch yourself towards the enemies as a bloody torpedo, and that's it, you know? So yeah, this is my thinking with a KV-5. Now, where this game went, we were super aggressive. We fired quite a bit of the gold because it was necessity. Otherwise, we would have a very bad situation if we would not do that. And obviously, we want to have a good situation. We want to enjoy ourselves instead of crying in the corner and saying how horrible this vehicle is. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Very nice. Now, I think it is very simple play for us. We are just making pressure for the Fed. Once again, this type of stupid play can work with this tank, and this is the biggest highlight of the vehicle. You do not think with this tank. You just push in front like there is no tomorrow, and you are making sure that enemies would realize that they cannot F with you, right? That's all you are doing with this vehicle. Beautiful shot, thank you very much. We are showing our side, as you can see, and this guy definitely doesn't penetrate us, which is the best thing ever. Very, very, very nice. How are you doing today? Another shot towards the T-34. I would not act surprised if he would not penetrate my butt as well, but he died before trying. How about this Panther? Panther is trying to escape. Not today. Beautiful and lucky shot. We lit this tank on fire, and the rest is history. Beautiful game. Beautiful performance. We did everything properly and skill. You are an asshole for rating this vehicle too. How dare you? Look into this game, right? Beautiful. We are back. 3.7 thousand damage, 1000 assisting damage, first class, high caliber. Good game. Very good game. 1.3 base experience and 89,000 profits. Very, very, very solid performance. Let's keep it up and let's hope that next games will be as successful as this one. Okay, that is good, and this is exactly what we want to see. So look, we are playing in the Pilsen, and we have the worst case matchmaking scenario for ourselves. We are playing against the tier 9s. There are T95s, which I pretty much can't penetrate unless I'm going to hit a pixel on cupola. So this is absolutely disgusting, but this is very true reality for this tank, right? So now we will need to brainstorm somehow how we could get some more use with this vehicle, because it is not going to be simple and it is not going to be easy. I can promise you that, fellas. I can promise you that it is going to be a big pain in the butt to play this game, but that is okay. Not a big deal. And to showcase the very, 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 very bad case scenarios, it is important. Now, in theory, you should make always pressure with this tank, always, you know, without overthinking too much, without questioning your life choices. But in this situation, I am just simply afraid to do so. I can tell you that straight. T95's city map, that is very, 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 very complicated, and it is very, very hard for us to play this. So what I'm thinking, I am thinking maybe we could play a bit more passive. Actually, you know what? Whenever I'm thinking about this, maybe we could actually play aggressively against the Suka Pershing. That would be absolutely amazing, and that would be glorious. As you can see, Suka Pershing is peeking towards us sideways. This is very, very good. T95 is hitting us and lighting us on fire instantly. Definitely not ideal, but that's what we have and that's what we need to live with. Okay, we know that Suka Pershing is playing here. We are very, very well aware of that. We do not need to overthink. We don't need to cry about it. We are feeling kind of alright. We have plenty of the sniper schnitzels in the back who could potentially help us to play against them. And look, this is what I'm talking about whenever you are meeting the person that actually knows what he's doing. This is the situation whenever you are playing with this tank. And you know what you may think, but skill, this is a stupid pressure. I agree 100%. We can sit here and we can side scrap here for 3 minutes or 10 minutes and do absolutely nothing, right? But what I'm trying to highlight that armor doesn't work whatsoever. And now thinking about it, if we would play somewhere over there, do you really think that we could do something for T95 or anyone in this position? We can't. We cannot even play hull down because we want to showcase our hull, right? We want for people to try to shoot whenever we are over side scrapping. Very disgusting game, and this is the often reality with this vehicle, and that is okay. Let's see the score. Oh man, that was disappointing, but this is fair. 800 damage. I know I could have played safer in this situation, but would it help whenever the score is like this? Maybe. Anyways, it is how it is. 3 shots of damage, which is quite pathetic. I got punished while crossing. Pretty much bad decisions, bad play. It's okay. Not a big deal. We had one good game. We had one horrible game. Now let's get something something more appropriate. Hopefully tier 6s so we can ram the living crap out of them. In my butt. Okay, tier 9. Okay, this is very hard situation once again. Even though we are fighting against some tier 7s, it's not going to be easy because any and every of the higher tiers will be able to shred us like there is no tomorrow. Chieftain is very dangerous, E50 is very dangerous, T30 is mega dangerous, so yeah, this is going to be hard, but you know what, we are going to be okay. What is the plan? The plan is to go into the city and we will try to side scrap or maybe reverse side scrap, we'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do. Man, the last battle was so disappointing. I thought it is going to be so much better, but it wasn't. What can you do? It's okay. Let's forget it and let's focus on the future instead of focusing on the past, right? I definitely do not want to play safe. Safe isn't an option here, or at least I do not really think it is an option. But going in front and being super aggressive is not the best play either. I am talking about crossing like so over there. I don't really think it is worth it and I don't think it is a great decision. I do not really think it is a great decision, fellas. No, let's see. T-71 light tank, I have a feeling that this T-71 light is going to take this position right there. At least this is how it feels like. Absolutely, he's trying to go for suicidal scout run. At least that's how I'm looking into all of this. Although we do not really have the sniper schnitzels in the back, so maybe he will survive for some time. Who knows? Okay, we are in that position. This is where we want to play and this is where we want to annoy the enemies. So, what is our goal? Our goal is to see E50, Chieftain, T30 playing in this area. This is our goal. Okay, very big boy crossing like so. We are overside scrapping as you can see. And we are hoping that he doesn't know that he can penetrate us into the turret. This is what we are hoping for. And obviously our big boobas in front as well. Let's not forget that. Come on. Make a mistake. What we see that enemy E50 is playing in the open field, which is not necessarily a bad thing for us because it is one tank less in order to slap us. So that is okay. That is all right. What do we have here around the corner? Do we have someone? We have Chieftain P. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now the real struggle begins. E75, okay. Tiger P would be great to bully. Tiger P would be absolutely amazing to bully. You know what? Can we try to say hello for him? That would be very much appreciated. Ah, T30. Okay, we found one. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I do not know what I'm supposed to do at this point in time, honestly speaking. I do not know what I'm supposed to do. I could have expected that, and this is our death. And this is our death. The chieftain joined the party. It sounds and it looks very bad. We are trying to overside scrap quite a bit. And unfortunately for us, this mother trucker is penetrating us without bigger problems whatsoever at night. And the death is nearby. The death is nearby. T30 is going for us. Hip hip hooray. And we are dead meats. This is my typical performance with this tank, and this is why I really do not like this tank. Maybe that is me being special, but I truly feel like I am getting fails like this pretty often. And look into the score, 1-9. There is absolutely nothing what I could do about this or what I could make from this. This is the biggest issue, and this is the biggest sadness, if you know what I mean. So speaking about the KV-5, 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 games, you will feel very, very powerful. Other than that, you are going to feel like you are getting gangbanged without your name being asked. Because in this situation, I literally do not know how I can play differently and how I can be more successful. I don't really think it's possible, honestly. That is KV-5 for you. Let's see the score. KV-5 beat me today. Overall, 1.5 thousand damage, a bit of assisting damage, a rough experience. Honestly, rough experience. Not much what we can change about this. After 3 games, our performance with this tank is 2000 average damage and 300 assisting damage. I know that's rough, and I know this is sad, but this is what KV-5 is, you know? If you are lucky, you will have a great time. If you are unlucky, you are going to scream, you are going to cry, and you are going to complain. I can promise you that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. At least first game was good. Other than that, yeah, not too much to say about it. Anyways, love you all and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.